We are going back to Orlando. I'm honestly so excited to go. But first of all, I'm going to go and take you along with me for a packing experience because I'm going to go and pack everything that I have into my suitcase and into my hand luggage. I'm going to show you basically the perfect packing list that you need for a Disney holiday because I feel like I've got everything that I possibly need. I'm not going to lie, guys. Normally I do go and pack like months in advance because I just get so excited and a bit carried away and I buy things and I pack them straight away. However, this time that hasn't happened and that's because life has just been very, very busy. But we do have just 3 days until our plane takes off. So I've gone and worked hard this morning to get everything that I think I possibly need. I've laid it all out on the living room floor and I'm just now ready to go and just pack it away. If you're seeing my face for the first time, a big hello from me. My name is Sam and I post lots of Disney, theatre, travel and lifestyle content. So if you like that kind of thing, then definitely do go and hit the subscribe button because it would mean the world to me because you've joined me at the perfect time because there's going to be so many Disney vlogs coming your way. So it's going to be literally amazing. But let's go. Let's start packing. I'm going to show you a bit of like an overview. In terms of like the month that we're going, we're visiting Disney World in August. We've done it so many times before in August. I love visiting Disney in August. It's really, really hot. Like looking at the weather app, it looks like it's going to be kind of like 31, 32 most days, which is nice. This week when I've been checking the weather, it's been going up to like 36, 37. The feels like it's also very hot. Florida in August is very, very humid. So you have to really think about your outfit choices and things that you're wearing. But equally, in August, it's also hurricane season. So you have to be prepared for the really wet weather. I feel like it changes every time, but there are days when it's just torrential rain for just maybe like 20 minutes and then it stops. Sometimes it can be torrential rain literally for a whole day, a whole evening. It literally changes every time you visit Walt Disney World. So you've got to be prepared. You've got to be organised, have the right shoes, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to show you everything that I've got unpacked so you can see for yourself exactly what you need. So I'm going to go show you a little bit of an overview of everything that I have. I'm very excited to go and pack because I feel like it's kind of one thing that's ticked off and then it's time to go. So let me show you what I've got. I mean, this fully looks like an organised mess, I'm not going to lie. But over here, I basically have shoes, tech, socks, underwear, pyjamas, that kind of thing. Got my suitcase, I've got my packing cubes ready to go so I can start packing things. I've got literally all of my clothes over here for what I'm taking to the parks. Got my shorts, I've got my t-shirts, shirts, that kind of thing. And then over here, I've gone and got all of my toiletries. So that's all kind of organised and ready to be packed. Now, in terms of my hand luggage, I'm going to be taking this Mickey Mouse bag. This is something that I got probably a good like 5-6 years ago. It's a lovely bag. It's so big. This will be my hand luggage bag, but also my park bag for when I'm in Walt Disney World. It's a really nice bag, so spacious, literally got so many compartments and zips and everything like that. So I absolutely love it. First thing that's going to go in there is going to be the iPad. This is like our family iPad. I have the charger with it too. The flight to Florida is normally around 9 hours, 8-9 hours. And it's just a very, very long flight. Obviously, they have the in-flight entertainment system, which is lovely. But sometimes, when you've been on a lot of Virgin flights, it feels quite repetitive. There's movies that I've already seen, I don't necessarily want to watch again. So I like having this because I can go and download my Disney Plus on there. I've got my films already downloaded and ready to go and watch on the plane. So I really do like having an iPad to go and take with me. Another thing that we take on all holidays is our folder. This basically has all of our key documents and information in there. So we always go and just carry, like for example, our itinerary. So we take that just so that we can kind of see what we're doing on each day and what we have planned for each day. But we also go and put our passports in here and also like a laminated version, like a laminated copy of our passport. Reason being is that in America, when it comes to like drinking alcohol and things like that, sometimes they can ask for a copy of your ID and they like you to have it as like a paper copy. We just laminate it so we can reuse it for every US trip. Another thing that we have in here, which is really important, is for mousekeeping. Mousekeeping is basically Disney's housekeeping service that they have. It happens every other day at Disney resorts now, but we just go and get these envelopes. Normally you can get them on Etsy, you can get them on eBay. Really, really nice. You can actually go and make them yourself, to be fair. And we put in there $5 per day that we have mousekeeping. So we've got here like 10 envelopes, I think it is, with $5 inside just for the cast members who go and tidy and clean our rooms every day. And we also have our tickets and reservations and all that kind of stuff in here too. Another thing that I always have to go and put into my hand luggage is my Beats headphones. These are wireless headphones. They're noise cancelling too, so when it's a really busy, loud flight, it's always really nice to be able to go and listen to your own things without hearing all of that background noise. But also, whenever I go on the plane, I always go and pair that with my AirFly. You can get this on Amazon. Most like technology places will go and sell an AirFly. It's basically like a little like dongle adapter thing that plugs into the jack for the in-flight entertainment system, and that's how you can go and listen to the films that are on the plane through your own headphones. So I loved using this. Like, it honestly is a game changer. It's not like really expensive. I think I paid like 40-ish pounds for it, but every long haul flight now I can listen to the entertainment without having to wear the Virgin headphones, which are quite uncomfortable. I can wear my own ones, and I just really like that. I'm obviously packing my wallet, but the most important card that I need to have in my wallet is my Revolut for sure. So I've already gone and exchanged my currency, so I have my dollars already on my Revolut, and that just is very, very useful. I also go and connect my Revolut to my Apple Pay, so that when I'm at Disney, rather than me having to get my cards out and things like that, I can just go and use Apple Pay, which is great. I'm going to be taking my Ray-Ban sunglasses. These are prescription sunglasses, so I need them to go and walk around in the park and not be blind. So I have my Ray-Ban sunglasses, which I really love. I do have a spare pair, which I will probably go and pack in my hand luggage, but I literally cannot find them for the life of me. So these are the ones that are going to have to do for now. I wanted a spare pair just because if anything happened to these, I would honestly be so distraught. So that's why I was going to bring my spare, like, old prescription ones. But we'll see. Same thing, I'm taking old prescription glasses, so obviously I'll wear these ones. These are my most current prescription, but then I've also got my old glasses too, which I'll be going and taking with me. I always take these glasses straps. I get these on eBay normally. I prefer them in black, but they do in all different colours. I like these for when I'm going on like the thrilling roller coasters, especially at Universal, like Velocicoaster and things. I don't want to risk these flinging off or getting damaged or anything, so I always just go and wear these. They're really, really cheap. Not the most attractive things to wear, but when I'm on a roller coaster, really, I will go and wear them just to avoid my glasses getting broken or damaged. Obviously, because I'm going to be going out and vlogging out in Orlando, I am going to be taking my vlogging cameras. So I have my DJI Osmo Pocket 4, which fits really nicely into this case that I've gone and bought for it. So I'm taking that. That's the camera that I'm currently recording on. And I also have the case with all the accessories inside. So I'm packing them into my hand luggage. And then I've recently gone and bought myself the DJI Osmo Action 4. Really, really lovely camera. I'm thinking I'll probably use this camera more often when it's like raining, in the water parks, maybe for some rides as well, because I feel like it's a very sturdy camera. It's designed for more action kind of things, whereas this DJI Osmo Pocket 3, I've used it on roller coasters before and it's been absolutely fine, but if anything happens to that camera, I would literally be devastated, whereas I feel like this one here is a bit more hardcore. It seems that anyway. I've just attached a handle that was from, I used to have a camera years ago called a Go Ape. I think it was called a Go Ape, Ape Man. I think it's called Ape Man, and it honestly was such a great camera for underwater and things like that. I'm taking my portable charger with me too. I've got an Anker, which is honestly so good. It charges my phone probably 4 or 5 times before it completely runs out. It charges my phone really quick, and also, like, because I'm going to be having my cameras, I can just go and connect them to this when my camera battery starts to die. An Anker portable charger, by far one of the best ones that I've ever used. Yes, they're quite big, they're quite chunky, but they actually do the job, and I just really love them. I've got the charger that goes with it. Now, if any of you remember and watched the last Walt Disney World vlog series, when I arrived in Walt Disney World, I went and plugged my Anker in straight away, charging it up for the next day, and the cable broke, which then meant that I had to go and stress for the first day. I ended up going and getting a fuel rod, which was the only way that I could then go and charge this up, because I couldn't find any cable or wire with this specific ending. I think it's a micro USB connector, but I literally had no other wires that would fit into my Anker, and it was like the saddest thing ever. But I think, looking at it, It works. There should be no reason for this not to work. So I'm hoping at Walt Disney World it doesn't break in the wall again, because that was very, very sad and cost me a lot of unnecessary money. So fingers crossed that doesn't happen. I take a few Ziploc bags. These are just from Asda. They're really great. Like, this is the size of them, has a Ziploc, and they're really great for if you like have a snack that you don't finish, you can go and put them in here and store them in your bag. But for me, mostly because I never really leave snacks, I always eat them in the first sitting. I always put my technology kind of stuff in here, which means that if I'm going on a water ride, if it's raining, if there's a thunderstorm about to happen, all of my technology will go into the Ziploc bag, and it'll be kind of protected from the rain. If my bag gets wet or anything like that, I'd be devastated if any of my cameras or portable chargers or phone or whatever it is gets damaged. So I put maybe like 2 or 3 of these into my bag just so that I've got them for in the parks and I'm ready. But I also do go and pack, obviously, all of them in my luggage, in my hold luggage, because you never know, you can't have too many of these. We all put at least one in our bag just in case, and then we just go and have them in the hotel room for whenever we need them. For the toiletries that I'm going to be taking in my hand luggage, I've got these baby wipes, which are great for in Disney when you have like sticky snacks and things like that. It's really great to just go and have them because you can get really, really sticky and messy with the kind of snacks that are at Disney. But also on the plane, it's really good to have baby wipes because you're eating in a very small confined space and it can get a little bit messy. So that's always great. I've got my Bath and Body Works hand sanitizer, which I will take. This one is Endless Weekend, which I remember trying this in New York and really loved it, and that's why I bought it. So I've got a whole Bath and Body Works. I take my lysine balm. I love my lysine balm from Holland & Barrett. Got a roll-on deodorant. I really like this Dove one. This is the same as my spray that I have. Really lovely smell. I'm taking some antihistamine tablets because you never know when you're going to need them. I've got tissues, far too many tissues, but you can never have too many. And then I've also gone and taken some Tic Tacs, some Mentos, and also some Lockets. These are from my last trip, but I always seem to get a bit of a sore throat on the plane, so I take them just in case. And then these are great also for when you're at Disney. They don't have chewing gums at Disney. I don't really like taking chewing gums to Disney either, so I like a good Tic Tac. Right, that is the hand luggage done. It is so heavy though, like it's ridiculously heavy. I think with all the like cameras and equipment in there, it definitely makes it heavy. But once we are at Disney, I can unpack properly and my park bag definitely won't be anywhere near as heavy as what that is. So there we go, hand luggage sorted. I'm going to go and move on to my toiletries. This is the bag that I'm going to go and take for my toiletries, or most of them should fit in there hopefully. I use this for like every holiday, but these are the toiletries that I'm going to go and take with me. So I'm going to go and take a packet of these toilet tissue wipes. Disney toilet paper is not the best. It's very, very thin. The quality of it's not very, very good. So I like taking them to feel extra clean. I've got my Vaseline, really love this after a shower. I'm also taking this moisturiser here from La Roche-Posay. It's a really lovely moisturiser, really nice thickness to it. So again, when I'm like getting ready in the morning, getting ready in the evening to go to bed, I'll go and put that on. I really love that. I really love this too. I've grown to like this. It's a vitamin C serum that I go and put on. Again, I do this normally at night time as like a nighttime routine, but I like to go and keep that up when I'm at Disney, even though the nights are very long. And I also have this Snail Mucin, really nice for skincare. I'm taking these. So these are foot socks and also a face mask. When we have a bit of a cozy, chilled night at Disney, probably after Disney Springs or something, a bit of an earlier night, I definitely want to go and try these. These smell amazing from Superdrug, by the way. I had this peach sorbet one before and also one that was cotton candy. Smelled absolutely delicious. I've never tried this one here, this Moisture Bomb night. I don't really know what that's going to smell like. I feel like when you have more of a chilled day at Disney and you have a chilled night, these are really nice to have for sure. Taking these Holland & Barrett multivitamins. I've been doing really well with this. I've been having like one every single day. I feel like normally I buy them and I'm not very consistent, but I am being consistent with them. So I'm taking them to Disney with me. In terms of my sun cream that I'm going to be going and taking, I really love the brand Sunbum. I've used them for the last sort of 3 years now, I'd say. So I've got 2 bottles of it really for 2 weeks. So I've got the spray, which I've never used the spray before. I'm not normally a spray kind of person, but I'm going to go and try it out, Factor 30, and I've also got the cream. This will definitely last me for the 2 weeks for sure. It's again really nice, Factor 30. The smell of Sunbum is just insane, and I think that's the big selling point. I would rather pay more money for my sun cream and it feel good on the skin. I've had sun creams before where I just hate the feeling of it, and then all day I'm just feeling gross and sticky and so Sunbum doesn't make you feel like that at all. Lip care is really important to me, so I've got this lip balm. I've got this one from Bondi Sands, bought it from Boots. I've got a discount off of it as well. Really nice. This is a toasted coconut scent, and it also does taste like it, although I do try not to lick it off my lips because I feel like that defeats the point of having sun cream on your lips. And then for my face sun cream, this isn't just a face sun cream, but I'm going to use it for my face, is this one here. It's kind of TikTok famous at the moment. It's that same La Roche-Posay, Factor 30, but I'm going to use that for my face because it's only a really small bottle. It costs a lot of money, but it's meant to feel amazing on your skin, so that's why I've gone and got that, because again, I want it to feel good. Like, I want sun cream that feels good. I've got this Banana Boat Aloe Vera Gel. Again, I've used this for years. This feels so good, especially when it's like a water park day at Disney. I burn so badly at the water parks every single time. No matter how much sun cream I put on, the water parks are lethal for the sun. So this just feels so good. It cools your skin down instantly. When I was in New York and I filmed my New York vlog and I was at Coney Island, I also burnt quite badly there. And this helped so much. Like, literally, by the next day, I felt so much better. It felt really cool instantly on my skin. So I cannot recommend Banana Boat Aloe Vera Gel enough. It's just the best. I'm taking this Dove Men Care 72-hour protection clean comfort deodorant. Beautiful, love that. Same as my roll-on one that I have. And then my aftershave I'm taking is my Tom Ford Ombre Leather. I've grown to love this so much. People that watch me for a while will know that I'm such a Sauvage kind of guy, but this has fully changed me. I love it. It was expensive, but it is so good. For my hair, I am taking this Cantu Shea Butter Coconut Curling Cream. I really love this. The smell's amazing, and it does definitely help control my hair. My hair can definitely get quite big sometimes, and I just feel like this helps to tame the frizz a little bit and tame the puffiness of my hair, so I really like that. It smells really, really good too. I'm going to take my razor. I use this obviously for my beard, and I feel like I try to shave once a week, so I will try to shave when I'm at Walt Disney World, but I like it because it has all the different lengths on the dial. I'm taking my Suri toothbrush, my favourite toothbrush ever, and then I have a brand new Oral-B Luxe Perfection toothpaste. And I've also got my mouthwash. These are like the travel size ones. I probably will need to go to Boots in the airport and buy myself another one, but I've literally just gone and used a bottle that I had already and just poured that into here, so it's just travel size rather than me taking a full size bottle of mouthwash. But I'll just buy in Boots another one of them. When it comes to shower gel, I never take shower gel to Disney because they have some really lovely H2O products in the hotel. So you don't really need to worry about bringing your own shampoo, conditioner, shower gel, because Disney do provide them all, and they are such good quality products. The smell is amazing. When I go to Disney, I want to smell like the H2O products, so I don't go and take anything like that with me. I don't bother buying anything like that because Disney products, the H2O products, are so good. I won't need to be wearing jewellery that much really, but when it's like a nice meal that we have, or we're going to Disney Springs for the evening, I have these pouches from Rose Gold and Black. Not all of the jewellery inside is from Rose Gold and Black, most of it is, but in here, in this one, I've got the necklaces that I have. Most of them are Rose Gold and Black. And in here, as some of you probably would have noticed, I've recently gone and put an earring in. So I've gone and got a set of earrings that I got from River Island. It's actually a really lovely set. So, I mean, to be fair, it's like 2 of each. So I don't need 2 of each because I only have 1 ear pierced, but they're really nice. And then I've also got my bracelets inside too. And I'm also taking a microfiber cloth for my glasses and sunglasses. I'll actually go and put this in my hand luggage, I think. But it's really good because this really goes and makes your glasses really clean. I haven't got to worry about using wipes and things like that. It's just nice, quick, easy just to carry that around. And I actually do think this cleans my glasses the best of anything. Like, I feel like I can see in HD again once I've used this. I'm going to go and pack my nail clippers too, because 2 weeks my nails will be quite long, so I'm going to take them with me. We actually do have like a family first aid kit that we have. My mum goes and packs that in her suitcase, but in there we have lots of plasters, especially blister plasters. We have had blisters before at Walt Disney World. It's quite common too with the amount of walking that you're doing, and I think the fact that your shoes get wet from the rain and then you're walking on that, and you are quite likely to get blisters when you're at Walt Disney World. So blister plasters, normal plasters, medications like ibuprofen, paracetamol. Things like Lemsips are really good as well. We also take things like motion sickness tablets, especially for the more simulator rides that are in Universal. We don't really have problems with motion sickness as a family, but you never know. Like, as you get older, things do definitely go and change in terms of how you can cope with rides. So we always have them. Electrolytes are also really, really important, especially when it's really hot. You're going to be sweating so much. You might not always be the most hydrated as you need to be when you're at Walt Disney World, because you are just constantly busy and on the go. They're just really good to go and just have in your bag. We take them with us just in case we do need them. I forgot to mention, I'm also going to go and take this silicone loofah that I got. I got this from the TikTok shop, but I do much prefer using a silicone one. I feel like it's a lot more hygienic and cleaner, and I just love using that. And I've also gone and got this bag, and I've got all of my flossers and toothpicks and that kind of stuff all in here, which is going to be definitely needed, especially when eating like burgers, because I always get burger in my teeth and it's always difficult to get out. So that is going to go with me too. I have all of my ears in this packing cube here. I don't think I'm going to need to take all of them. I have quite a lot of pairs. Obviously, these are the classic Mickey ears. I used to have another pair, slightly smaller than this, but it had a gold, like moon and stars on there, and I much preferred them. They was much more comfortable than these proper classic ones, because these really do hurt my head. But they actually broke on me, which was very, very sad. I don't know why they broke, but they did. So these are my classics that I'm going to have to go for. I know that when I go to Disney World, they have new Sorcerer Mickey ears. They have like a whole Sorcerer Mickey collection, and I really want to go and get them. So that will probably be on my list of things to do, probably on that first night when we go to Disney Springs. But in terms of ears that I've got and that I'm going to go and take with me, I have these Tower of Terror ones, which I will definitely be taking with me for them Hollywood Studios days. I really do love these ones. These are the Haunted Mansion ones. It actually has Walt Disney World 50th anniversary logo on there because it was part of the 50th anniversary collection. They're honestly so nice. I think, again, they've got another like Haunted Mansion collection out at the moment, but these are really nice, so they will be going with me. These are my Big Thunder Mountain ears. Big Thunder Mountain is not open on our trip, which is so sad because it's actually my favourite mountain for sure, but it's not open, so I'm not going to take them. I have these ones. These are lovely. These are Jungle Cruise ones. I love the little pineapple on there. Again, Walt Disney World 50. Well, I feel like the 50 had the best ears for sure. I really like this. I feel like I might potentially wear these maybe when I go and do the Keys to the Kingdom tour. Maybe, because normally you do go onto Jungle Cruise as one of the rides that they like take you on. So I might go and do that. I don't know, but I'm going to take them anyway. And then these ones, also Walt Disney World 50th anniversary. These are my Peter Pan ones, also really lovely. So I will take them. So it's literally just Big Thunder Mountain I'm not going to take, which is fine. So I'm going to go and put them into the packing cube. Inside this little bag here, we have our magic bands. This is all of my family's in here in this lovely Dooney and Burke box. My mum's magic band is Dooney and Burke. She got it in Epcot. But the one that is mine is this one here. So this is my magic band that I've got. It's a really lovely magic band. It's lasted me since 2021. It's really nice. It has like the monorail on there, the Millennium Falcon. I love that it's in blue. I also really love, it's from the Walt Disney World 50 again, but this is really nice and really handy to have. If you don't have something on your magic band like this, like something to secure it with, like a belt, I would go onto eBay and they have lots of different ones. I think it's called like a bit belt, I think they're called, and you can just go and it's just really good for securing your magic band to your wrist. Otherwise, they don't normally come with something like that. And my brother's had it before when it fell off in the water park. That was before we knew about the bit belt. So definitely, if you don't have one, go and get yourself a bit belt on eBay beforehand. But most magic bands now, I assume, would come with the little belt so you can secure it, hopefully. Now, when I go over to Universal, I will be going and taking my lanyard. So I have my Slytherin lanyard, which I am a Slytherin, so obviously it has to be done. Really, really love this lanyard. Done me since 2018, the best. You need a lanyard for when you go to Universal. If you have express passes, your express passes are like a physical card that you need to go and put in here. And the same with if you have tickets, like physical tickets, you can put them into your lanyard, and you need your ticket to go and open up lockers in Islands of Adventure and also in Universal Studios. For Epic Universe, it's now done on like facial recognition, so I'm excited to see how that all works. You won't need a physical ticket for that. I just love taking my lanyard with me to Universal, so that is that all sorted. I might go and look for another lanyard whilst I'm at Universal too, because this has, like I said, done me since 2018. It's nice, but I can see it's getting a little bit worn, so I need a new one, but I do love that. In terms of the technology that I'm going to be taking, first of all, so important, my fan. I take my fan with me to all Disney trips because it can just get really, really hot. This I got from Amazon, lovely fan. It works so well, like it's actually really powerful. I think that's the highest it goes. I think it has like 4 settings. Oh, it is so nice. So yeah, I feel like this is perfect for when I'm like waiting for Fantasmic or Happily Ever After and it's just a hot, sweaty evening and I can go, and I like because it bends slightly. So if you're like eating, you can go and like have it rested on the table. I like to go and put it like down my top too and just walk around like that. It's honestly the best, so I take a fan with me. We're going to have quite a few different extension leads and travel adapter plugs and things like that in the room, but my one that I have, which I think is the best for sure, is this one here. It's from Tessan, it's called. I got it on Amazon. It by far is the best one. It has different like adapters, so at the side, as you can see, it has all like the different sort of like adapters that you can have. So there's one for USA, Australia, UK and the EU. So obviously we've got the European plug here, but we're not going to need that. We're going to need the USA plug, which is this one, and it just plugs into the wall, and it has all different kind of, it has the USB, it has the USB-C. It just is a really, really good plug, and I can charge multiple things up at the same time using just this one, because obviously when I'm going and vlogging the night before, I have to make sure that everything is charged up. My cameras are charged up, my phone is charged up, my portable charger is charged up, my fan is charged up. It's a big process making sure that everything is ready for the next day. So having lots of chargers, extension leads, travel adapters is so important, and hopefully your room has enough plug points. But in saying that, when I've been to Disney in the past, there are some rooms which just don't have enough plug points, and that's why you need the extension leads and things like that. So definitely bear that in mind. Something I will definitely be taking with me on this trip is my fuel rod. I take this with me. Obviously, I didn't need to buy this before, but now I have it, I might as well use it as much as I possibly can. This is what a fuel rod looks like. So they are actually really, really good. Like if you don't have a power bank or something like that, they are really good. Basically, you go and buy your first fuel rod and it looks like this. You can go and charge your phone. It comes with all these different wires and adapters. So it works for Samsungs, it works for iPhones of all different models. It's really, really great for that. Then once this is fully drained and you've used all of it, you basically go to the machines that are dotted around the parks, dotted around the hotels, and you basically just swap it for a brand new one free of charge. So it's really good to have. I'm gonna take my fuel rod with me. Yes, I have a power bank already. I don't necessarily need one, but if my power bank ran out or something happened, at least I have a fuel rod that I can go and use, and it's actually so easy to swap them out once it's been used. So this has been fully drained. I'd actually used it on a London trip recently, and it did charge my phone once fully, which was really good. So I don't know, I love a fuel rod. I think they're a really good thing. I also have all of the chargers that I need. So I've done nothing really particularly fancy with them, but I've got like my charger for my Razor, I've got phone chargers, I've got my power bank charger, I've got camera chargers, literally everything that I could possibly need is there just in case I need them. So that's gonna go into a bag. I need to find a bag to put them in really. Right, there we go. That is the technology bag done. Quite heavy, that one, but it's done. Here is all of my swimming outfits that I have. So I have 2 pairs really that I have. So I have this like USA t-shirt with these Tommy Hilfiger shorts that I really love. I'll actually wear these Tommy Hilfiger shorts probably just as normal park shorts too. I've done that before once they're kind of dried, but they're actually really nice, good quality shorts. And I've also got these black shorts too, and then this black kind of like overshirt that I can wear. So I'll really wear these for the water parks and for our late night swims, because we do love a late night swim at Disney. I've got two pairs of trainers that I'm taking. These are my older pairs. So I've got my high top Converse, which I want to take for more probably evenings. And I've got my Nike Air Max over here. Really love these. I wore these on a trip before. As you can see, they're very worn, but that's a lot better because it means that my feet are used to them already and I won't really get blisters and things like that. I have lots and lots and lots of white socks. I have some ankle Nike socks and then some of these like crew Nike socks, the ones that are a bit bigger. I really like these. I love a Nike sock, and also got my Primark ones too there. And I'm also taking these Mario socks for when I go to Epic Universe because I kind of have like a Mario themed outfit which I'm going for when I go to Epic Universe. But they're actually really lovely socks. I got them from Etsy. I'll go and link them down below. I actually have brand new Nike Air Forces. Like, look how clean and white they look. They're literally so stunning. These are actually a birthday present from my mum, so very excited to go and wear them. I'm not going to wear them when it's just like a normal park day, I don't think. I'll probably wait for when I go into Disney Springs, I have a nice meal and things like that. I don't want to wear them too much in the parks. I have lots and lots of underwear that I'm taking, literally taking far too many pairs than what I need, but everyone does that, I'm sure. I have one pair of pyjamas at the moment. These are my New York pyjamas. I actually don't have any Disney pyjamas, so I'm actually very tempted to order a second pair because obviously I'm there for 2 weeks, so I do want to take 2 pairs of pyjamas really, but that's the one that I've got at the moment and I'm going to see if I can find another pair somewhere else. I'm taking my Havaianas with me too. I will pack these in my bag every single day for the park days. If I'm going on any water rides, I prefer to wear my Havaianas as it is, and also if I can know that it's going to be raining anytime soon, I'll quickly swap out my trainers for this because it's just easier to walk around when it's raining wearing my Havaianas. Also, these are great for the water parks as well. I wear them because the floor can get really, really hot. So when I'm walking around the water park, I'll definitely go and wear them. But these have done me really well. I'd love to get a new pair of Havaianas too, but these are just great. In terms of my travel day outfit that I have as well, I'm wearing these light blue denim shorts. So I'm going to be taking them with me. And I'm also going to be wearing this Walt Disney World t-shirt, which I've worn before on lots of trips. It's really nice. I've worn it so many times now, to be fair. It's kind of gone a little bit off-white, but it's going to be great for like a travel day outfit. I have all of my shorts here. Most of my shorts that I have are from Gymshark. They're really comfortable, really great for them long days in the park. I do like wearing my Gymshark shorts. I have them in quite a few different colours. And I also have some like smarter shorts too, like chino shorts. I've got these corduroy shorts, which are really nice. I got them from Next, I think it was. Denim shorts for more like Disney Springs evenings. So I have a big mixture of shorts there. And then over here, I laid out my t-shirts based on parks. So I've got my Magic Kingdom t-shirts here, Hollywood Studios, Epcot, Epic Universe and Universal. Then this is going to be Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom, I love to wear a shirt, as you can see. I don't really wear t-shirts in Animal Kingdom. And then over here are my like Disney Springs shirts, nicer evening outfits. Most of my t-shirts that I've gone for, I've got from Etsy. So anything that I've bought from Etsy, I will go and link the sellers down below. They actually have some really lovely t-shirts. I just make sure that when I'm on Etsy, I go and make sure they're being dispatched from the UK because the charges for delivery can be extortionate if it's not from the UK. And also the delivery time is so long if it's from the US. There's so many nice USA sellers, but I've had it before where it just takes so long to come here. So all of them are from UK sellers only, but this is my Winnie the Pooh t-shirt. I'm going to be wearing this on my first day in Magic Kingdom because I'm going to the Crystal Palace, which will be really nice. I've never been to Crystal Palace before, so it's going to be a nice character breakfast, which I'm very excited for. I also have this polo shirt, which is gorgeous. This is from Amazon. I got this from parents. I mentioned this in a video before, but because I'm a teacher, at the end of the year, because the children obviously know how much I love Disney, their parents had gone and come together and bought me some Disney polo shirts. And this one is gorgeous. Like, I love seeing all the little Mickey Mouse on there. It's actually such a lovely shirt. It's the right size too. I'm going to wear this for the Keys to the Kingdom tour because we've got that to look forward to at Magic Kingdom, seeing Magic Kingdom behind the scenes, so that'll be really nice too. I really do love this Slinky Dog t-shirt that I have. It's got print on both sides, but it's obviously got Slinky Dog at the front there, established 1995. And then at the back, you have this lovely picture of Slinky as well. It's a really nice one for Hollywood Studios. So I think I'll wear this maybe when I go to Roundup Rodeo Barbecue because I've got a Star Wars t-shirt too, but I don't want to wear that in Roundup Rodeo Barbecue. It's hard because at Disney you have to think about what you're doing on each day and then match your t-shirts to the restaurants that you're going to and things like that. So yeah, I'm going to wear this on my Roundup Rodeo Barbecue day, and then I'm going to wear this one, my Wookiee one, just on my Hollywood Studios day, when I don't really have anything particularly planned. I feel like, yeah, that will work. We actually only have one full day at Epcot this time, which is really sad, but we're going to have like one full day at Epcot and then a half a day at Epcot. It's just the way that it's kind of worked out this time, but I'm not necessarily mad. I do love spending time at Epcot, but the t-shirt that I've got for it is the new one, is this Ratatouille one, because Ratatouille is one of my favourite rides at Epcot for sure. I love it at Disneyland Paris too, so yeah, that's a really, really lovely t-shirt. I love the print, I love the design, and it says La Ratatouille at the top. For Animal Kingdom, I'm literally just wearing shirts like I mentioned, so I have this shirt here with this design. It's from Zara, really lovely shirt. Probably gonna be very hot because Animal Kingdom I always find is the hottest park, but I want to just go and pair this with like a white t-shirt underneath. Really lovely shirt. I think I've probably worn that before to Animal Kingdom. And then I have this one too. It's a very, very light material. This one's from River Island, I want to say. And yeah, I'm not going to show you every single shirt that I'm taking to a nice restaurant in the evening or to Disney Springs. You will see them all in the vlogs because I'm sure I'll be doing my outfit of the day, that kind of thing. But yeah, I've got lots of different shirts, polo shirts especially. I've got a nice River Island t-shirt that I'm going to be wearing. Some shirts I got from TikTok shop. I'm basically going to pair them with a plain white t-shirt and then wear these as like an overshirt mostly. Although this blue stripe one that I've got, this is from TikTok shop as well, I will probably just wear that without having a white t-shirt underneath, I think. And in terms of when it comes to Universal, I've only got 3 Universal t-shirts, but my whole like epic universe look is going to be based on Mario. So I have my Mario t-shirt, which is nice. I got this from Etsy. It's actually like properly embroidered in. It's not like a sticker. So definitely worth the money for that one. That was really nice. And I'm going to pair that with my Mario hat. So I had to go and buy this, but it's so cool. I literally love that. So I've got my Mario hat. I've got my Mario socks as well, which I think I've already shown you. So that's like my Epic Universe outfit. And then for the other days in the parks, I have this Slytherin t-shirt. Never worn this. I actually bought this in Universal when I visited in 2022 and haven't worn it since because I've not really been to Universal since 2022. Yeah, I think 2022 was the last time. That's crazy. And I'm also going to take this Jurassic World t-shirt, which is lovely. But I think when it comes to choosing clothes for Disney, I think definitely try to wear things that you're not going to feel too hot in, especially. Like I feel like a lot of materials for t-shirts can be quite hot. So if you're someone who sweats a lot, then definitely think about the materials of t-shirts that you want to wear. I'd say that probably polo shirts might even be cooler than cotton t-shirts, potentially. But I've got like a real good mix of things here. I do love wearing a t-shirt. Definitely look on Etsy as much as you can. Amazon also do some really nice t-shirts if you're looking for themed t-shirts. Look on the TikTok shop. And also like places like Primark always do good Disney things. Not necessarily for men. Sometimes it is like in the women's department only. But I'd say Primark, H&M do some quite nice Disney things sometimes. You've just got to look. Like if you have a Disney trip planned, just do as much shopping as you possibly can, do as much browsing as you possibly can, and you will find t-shirts. But I think for us, we just make sure that we have an itinerary as early as we can, and then we know how many t-shirts we need for each park, because I really hate it when people like clash their t-shirts. Like they wear like a Tower of Terror t-shirt in Animal Kingdom. Like it just doesn't work for me. So I have to make sure that what I'm wearing just works for each day. But you'll see all of my outfits in the vlogs. I've kind of done this as like a whistle-stop tour of everything that I've got, and I do have quite a lot of clothes that I'm taking with me, but I'm going to go and pack them all in packing cubes, and then it's a nice way of keeping it all compact. It just means that when I'm there it doesn't really crease, and I can just kind of like unroll them and then hang them up straight away when I'm at the Disney hotel. Other things that I've just found that I'm definitely going to be taking with me, I have this call-in towel. I don't always use these. I don't necessarily get the hype when it comes to it, but in a way they can be nice sometimes to go and like rinse underneath a water fountain at Disney, and it does like cool down your neck and things. I don't think they work the best. I think they're very overhyped, but if you do see a call-in towel anywhere, definitely worth going and getting one just in case. It might work for you. You might quite enjoy it. For me, it doesn't really do anything. I much prefer to just use my fan. I'm going to be taking this. It's called a Sea Wag. It's basically where I can go and put my phone into here. For when I'm at the water parks and things like that, I can carry my phone around with me. I much prefer doing that rather than just leaving my phone by the sunbed in a bag. It just feels a lot safer it being with me all the time, and it is completely waterproof, so I love taking that with me. And also, like I mentioned, if you're going to Florida, anytime where it's hurricane season, it's definitely good to go and take a poncho. I take it, to be honest, whenever you go to Florida, because Florida weather is just very unpredictable. So even when we went at Christmas time, we had a day where it literally rained non-stop all day, so just be aware. But I have this poncho here. This is from Trespass. We have this every single trip and it just does us really well. So they do a few different colours. It's normally blue. I think they sometimes have a pink, but you have to like look online normally for that one, or like a clear plastic one. You can get ponchos at Disney, but for us it just makes sense to get them in the UK, and then we have them as soon as we arrive. And then for Universal, I'm actually going to go and take my Fjällräven Coen bag. I'm taking this bag with me to Universal. First of all, because I don't want to take a Mickey Mouse bag into Universal. Like I said, it's just wrong to me, so I'm taking this one. But another reason is because the lockers in Universal are quite small, and to go onto some of the rides at Universal, you're not allowed to take your bags on with you. So they provide you with 3 lockers. I'll put the dimensions over here of how big the lockers are, but we've had it in the past when our bag has just been a bit too big, and then we've ended up having to pay for lockers instead. So you just got to be organised with it. Take a smaller bag if you can. If you can take like a bum bag, that's probably even better. But like I said, I take far too much stuff to have a bum bag. This should fit in the lockers. I'm hoping so. This is quite a small rucksack, but just bear that in mind. In Universal, you kind of have to limit yourself on what you take to Universal because the lockers are actually far too small. And I've shown this to you lots of times before, but this is the suitcase that I'm taking. We love trip suitcases. I bought this one in the January sales, I want to say. I love the colour of it. It's gorgeous. It's a nice big suitcase, perfect for fitting lots of things in. Because we're flying with Virgin, we get 23 kilograms of luggage we're allowed to take. I'm actually gonna go now and start doing my packing and putting it all into my suitcase, which is very, very exciting because it means that I'm ready to go once that suitcase is closed and I'm done and I'm ready to go to the airport. So literally cannot wait, buzzing for that. Just a disclaimer of kind of what I normally go and do. So normally what we would go and do as a family is, because we've had it in the past when we've gone to a destination and not all of our suitcases have arrived, we do actually go and mix and match our clothes. It's definitely something that's worth going and doing because there's nothing worse than getting to your destination, finding out one of your suitcases aren't there, and then that kind of means that one of you are without clothes for your holiday. So we always go and mix and match. If you enjoyed seeing this pack with me, then definitely go and give it a thumbs up. Also go and subscribe to the channel. I hope that I've gone and helped you with your packing when it comes to Walt Disney World. If you've just come back from Walt Disney World and you think there's anything that I've forgotten, then definitely do go and let me know down in the comments below. But it's very, very exciting times because we're actually going to be going to Walt Disney World so soon. So if you haven't already, subscribe so you don't go and miss out on all of our fun adventures coming up on this channel. I'm honestly so excited to be going to Walt Disney World. Also go and follow me over on Instagram because you'll probably be seeing things on Instagram before you do see them on YouTube. So definitely go and follow me over on Instagram so you don't miss out on my first reactions to being at Walt Disney World again. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys real soon. Bye guys.